Welcome to the Will You Marry Me podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Will Padilla. I'm joined with my co-host, which is also happens to be my beautiful wife, Mary. And we are so excited to bring this channel to you. Mary and I have wanted to do content in our marriage in regards to our travels and our favorite restaurants and all the places we like to go as a married couple. And what sparked this was our honeymoon to Aruba. In Aruba, we were loving life. It was the best honeymoon of all time. But before we got there, we found ourselves constantly on YouTube, on different podcasts. What is Aruba like? What are the best hotels? What are the best restaurants? We couldn't find that great of content from content creators out there. So we wanted to create this channel to really broadcast all the fun things Mary and I do in our life that revolve around travel, new foods, best coffees, best beaches, best nature trails we like to go hiking on. And we want to bring it to you guys as a married couple. We're Christian. We just got married about 2 months ago. And I feel like I've done a lot of talking. So I want to introduce you to the most beautiful woman ever, my wife, Mary. Mary, you want to give a little intro?
Thank you, honey. This is my first time on a podcast. So this is super fun, especially fun because I get to do it with you. And so I just do Pilates, and I am excited now to just join in this little fun thing with you and just talk about the fun things that we get to do.
It's amazing. So super excited for this. Today's episode is all things about Aruba and our honeymoon experience. And if you're listening or if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, Mary and I really want to use this as an opportunity to kind of break down our trip from start to finish. You know, from landing initially at the airport to staying at the north part of the island where we stayed for half the trip, in the south part of the island where we stayed for the other part of the trip, the restaurants, the coffee, the food, all of it we're going to be talking about today. So if you're contemplating a trip to Aruba, whether it's for a honeymoon or a 20-year anniversary, whatever it might be, this is the episode for you. And if you guys like this comment, drop a comment on our channel, on our YouTube. Let us know.
Subscribe.
Yeah, and subscribe. Thank you, honey. Let us know what you want next, right? I mean, we already have some episodes teed up in our mind, but today is all Aruba. So, but before that, I feel like it could be helpful to give some context of like who we are individually. You know, you may have seen some of our stuff individually from our content. My name is Will Padilla. I create a lot of content on TikTok and on YouTube and on LinkedIn by the handle Sell That SaaS. So I talk about software sales content, sales tips, AI, technology. So that's really where I got into content initially. And my wife is a Pilates instructor. So honey, do you want to tell them about your business and your Pilates?
Yeah, kind of. As I said earlier, I teach Pilates. I teach private events, so birthday parties, bachelorettes, corporate events, which has been so fun. I've done events for a realtor, which is really fun, and other things. But and my newest development is I'm going to be teaching online lives. So that is still in the development stage, but all exciting things. And yeah.
Amazing. So if you guys like it, subscribe to her channel individually, Movement by Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Follow her, and if
On all platforms.
on all platforms, Movement by Mary. So we're in a good spot. So for the purposes of the start of this, why don't we just kind of walk back to like why we chose Aruba?
Yes. Okay.
From your perspective?
So I remember being, into a few months now into engagement, and we kind of had the wedding planned out a little bit. And we were also thinking, okay, like Will's side of things was, I want to plan a rocking honeymoon, like just the best experience ever, which it indeed was the best experience ever. So you planned it amazing. So in that initial phase, we were thinking, okay, what time of year is it? We got married end of February. So we knew we had to kind of play around with the weather. if we were to have chose Europe, it was going to probably be cold and
Mm-hmm.
rainy and things like that. And we knew that we wanted a very tropical, beachy kind of honeymoon. We played around with some adventurous ideas like Thailand
Mm-hmm.
or New Zealand. However, we knew we wanted to just relax and really just be with each other. So we ChatGPT, how can we get this kind of weather at this time of year? It gave us some options, and Aruba was one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, ChatGPT was a major influence in our selection of Aruba for our honeymoon. And a lot of it was safety. We kept looking at, okay, where are we going to feel the most safe? We kind of toyed with the idea of Thailand. Not that Thailand's unsafe, but it was just a really long flight.
Yeah.
We didn't obviously speak the language. We don't speak Thai, but Aruba, they speak 4 different languages. And one of those is Spanish and, of course, English. So obviously we can get by on the island. But I also speak pretty well Spanish.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, like I can really get by in multiple Spanish countries. So from a comfortability standpoint, we felt like Aruba was a good option.
And of course, we heard, well, okay, it's right by Venezuela,
Right.
which
When the war was
know,
going on.
when the war was going on. So we were thinking, oh no, is this a good idea? However, we found out, we called up the resort and they were like, business as usual, everything's all good. We got there and we heard that the borders are actually closed to countries like that. So pretty safe area. Like the chickens kind of run around and everyone's super nice. They call it one big happy island. So
yeah, that's
safety
exactly
was
right.
the biggest thing.
That's exactly right, babe. I mean, to give you guys some context, on the south part of the island, we're not going to give away too much about this experience. We said it's secrets, and we went on a run 2 miles out from the resort and 2 miles back through neighborhoods, completely safe. Mary and myself running right on the ocean. It was gorgeous views, beautiful. I mean, the only thing we really had to worry about was rattlesnakes.
And we really didn't see any.
We saw a lot of dead ones though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like skin of different rattlesnakes, and we were biking.
Oh, I remember running past those bushes and being like jumping close to you.
Yeah, a lot of rattlesnakes. And so if you've never been to Aruba, it's a trip because it kind of looks like Arizona with water.
That's true.
It literally is cactuses.
I felt very at home because I'm from Arizona. So the cactuses were literally my favorite part.
Right. So my baby landed and she's like, this is home. And I knew we were going to have a good time.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I mean, it was such a blast. But right when you get off the airport, first of all, the flight, if you're coming from the West Coast, I would try your best and do like a connecting flight in a place that isn't Miami.
Basically anywhere but Miami. I mean, we could talk about the Miami airport, but we want to keep it positive.
We want to keep it positive. We actually ended up getting stuck there.
Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that at the end.
Yeah, we'll talk about that at the end. But
you're going to have to wait till the end of this video to find out.
Yeah, literally a crazy story. So, but if you're on the West Coast, like definitely like do a connecting flight, probably like Charlotte, what we did the first time, it was pretty easy. But if you're coming from central US or East Coast, you can get direct flights to Aruba, which is ideal. And next time we talked about...
Oh, also one tip that you had said was next time if we want, well, we do want to fly there again. Yeah. We do want to go there again. So next time we go, we would probably get a connecting flight in a city that we have family or like a close friend. Pretty much we'll just do Chicago or Georgia. Like
Atlanta,
yeah. So, yeah.
It's a good call. So
it's a good tip.
Yeah, and we had a pretty easy flight there. Charlotte wasn't bad. A little bit of turbulence on the way to Aruba, but I mean, it's crazy is it's all ocean.
Yeah, like, on the way to Aruba, 3 hours of ocean.
3 hours of ocean, kind of a trip.
Yeah.
Glad I did it during the day. So
I mean, when your frontal lobe develops and you realize travel is all fun and games until you realize like you're up in the air. I don't know. When my frontal lobe developed, I started having some plane anxiety.
Crazy plane anxiety. And but we got there okay. So that's the benefit is we got to Aruba on time and no issues. I think when you landed there, it was actually a pretty chill airport
Very chill. And
compared
beautiful, actually.
beautiful airport compared to places like Puerto Vallarta.
Crazy. I mean, gosh, we love Puerto Vallarta. However, it's a lot more chill in Aruba.
Yeah, it's so much more chill.
Yeah.
And I almost feel like there's just like so much about Aruba. I feel like we could kind of like do like 2 episodes of this because there's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
And, you know, for those who are coming for the first time like us, we wanted to know everything. I was on YouTube and ChatGPT like a madman.
Yeah, because when you've never been somewhere and it's like pretty, out there.
Next to Venezuela.
Yeah, and it's like a little island. Like you want to really do your research because you don't want to forget something you need. You don't want to miss something,
right.
And you were really diligent about doing your research about the sunscreen.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Right. So there's all these tips about Aruba that I wanted to make sure I was prepared, but also like my wife, because if you're a husband out there, you got to tell your wife what to come prepared with, or she's gonna be mad at you. and for me, I told her, I said, hey, from all the research, I heard it's extremely windy.
Yeah.
So like I gave you a huge heads up. I was like, think about hairstyles, think about dresses, outfits. It's gonna be really, really windy.
Yep.
And I also said, I heard the sun there is pretty harsh.
Yep.
So we packed like 3 bottles of sunscreen, which ended up being enough.
It did. Yeah.
But we were running out close to that last part of the day. We were there for about 12 days.
Yeah, and we didn't want to, have to buy sunscreen when we were there because they probably hike up the price. But.
Right, yeah. We just bought it beforehand and put it in the checked bag.
Oh, yeah, that's a good tip too, is we shared a checked bag and each walked on with a carry-on and a backpack and everything like that. So that was super helpful because we put all of the unimportant-ish things in that bag where if it gets lost, it's like, oh, well, I mean, not the Tacova boots, but but basically just the essentials like were carried on with us because we know the hectic nature of losing a bag. But
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was kind of the beginning prep. I mean, you really went all out with the outfits.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. I helped him plan like what to bring for his outfits just so that we would have a lot of things that would match swimsuits, dinner fits, and we'll put some photos in there so you guys can see what we came up with. But yeah.
It was a blast. It was just so much fun, like all the outfits and everything. So yeah, that's a crazy part too on the laundry situation.
Oh yeah.
Laundry situation. In a real sense, bring more underwear.
Oh my gosh. Should they know that?
Then you think then you think you need, because man, we were there for like 12 days and I was like, shoot, I need to now pay for laundry.
Right.
At the
He did
hotel.
end up going to buy underwear too.
Yeah, so I went to the store, got new underwear because we were working out, we're at the beach, it's hot. Like, I'm like, shoot, I should have packed more. So
on that note, let's get to talking about the first little spot we went to, Regency.
Yeah. That's my wife's polite way of saying get off that topic. So yes, let's talk about the Regency. So this is the first stop. We got there from like a car service. We had a little bit of a fiasco with a rental car. Ooh, let's talk about that real quick. I don't think you need a rental car.
I don't think you need a rental car.
Yeah, I would say no to the rental car. We were fine getting a taxi to where we needed to go.
Yes, unless you really feel like you'll be driving a lot of different places. We pretty much got like a few taxis here and there, but that's pretty much it. We walked a lot.
Yeah, so
which highly recommend if you're on vacation because you gotta get your steps.
We probably got 10,000 steps a day.
Oh, we did.
We were at 10,000 steps a day every single day. And so, yeah, if you're looking at a taxi, my wife and I would say you don't need one. Or I'm sorry, if you're looking at a rental car, you don't need one. Just go with a taxi on Aruba. You're good. Plus, the island is like on a roundabout systems. They have no stop signs. And so if you're a US driver, that could be a little bit challenging.
One thing about the taxis though is make sure you have enough cash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cash only in Aruba.
Cash only for taxis in Aruba. Yeah.
Yeah, like the card situation in Aruba, we learned like you have to have cash on hand for the taxis. They said only about 10% of the taxis in the entire country take cash, or excuse me, take card. So all the taxis run on the cash. So if you want to get a taxi, better bring cash.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get to the Regency. So we went to the Hyatt Regency in the north side of the island on Eagle Beach, and the checkout experience. What would you say? Kind of starting out.
I mean, we were tired after like a long travel day, so all that was going on in my head was like, I would just want to get to the hotel, like into the hotel room and shower, all this stuff. But you know, I'm a girl. I wasn't handling all of that. That was a boy job.
That was a boy job, and I handled it. And I think, again, this is just my opinion, is that I think the checkout at Hyatt Regency, or the check-in at Hyatt Regency, was a little lackluster. It was just okay.
It was okay.
It was our honeymoon, and they didn't really do anything special, even though I called ahead of time. And the reason I'm teeing this up is because Secrets on the south part of the island, where we went to the second part of the trip, they went all out. So it allowed us to have kind of a comparison between the two. And so I think Regency overall was a pretty good hotel. I mean, it certainly was safe.
It was beautiful. I mean, they had this little parrot.
Yeah, that was cute.
I love talking
you
to
love
every
talking
day.
to the parrot.
They had these beautiful like bougainvilleas, like pink flowers. I just thought like the views were very beautiful, but the room was a little underwhelming. And I wouldn't have said that when we walked in.
Right. The room was a little underwhelming. Keep in mind, my mom kind of raised me to like certain.
Will's bougie.
Yeah, my mom, if my mom's watching this, she likes very nice hotels or very nice Airbnbs. It's got to be like, if it's an Airbnb, it's got to be 5 stars. And it wasn't that I was being too picky with this, but for the price you pay on the room, I believe it was like almost $700 a night.
Yeah.
It was like
underwhelming.
It was pretty underwhelming.
And they didn't do anything special. Like no. I mean, okay, the night that we got married, we like stayed at a resort here in Scottsdale, and they went all out for us with such like a little champagne bottle and these cute little treats like berries. But the Regency didn't do that.
Right. And we're actually going to save that hotel that we went to on the night of our wedding for a separate video.
Because we will review as well.
We're going to gatekeep that because that was a amazing hotel experience.
So if you're interested in coming to Scottsdale, Phoenix area, we'll be putting out a video for that.
We'll be putting out our video on like our top staycation spot. So for the Regency, the room was a little underwhelming, but again, beautiful views. The ocean is absolutely gorgeous. You have such pretty bougainvilleas. The room was also very clean at all times.
Yeah, they cleaned the rooms like 3 times a day. It was nice to have that.
Yeah, so I would say let's kind of keep it high level for you. So what would you say is your favorite part? What was your favorite part about the Hyatt Regency?
Favorite part about the Hyatt Regency was that little pool that we went to. I really liked that we got to swim in this like adults only pool. We really had a good time with that. We were swimming laps. We really got a good workout. I also loved that you come out of the resort and it was right on like a boardwalk. So there were all these like little restaurants, and we'll go into the restaurants that we really liked here in a little bit. But that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, I would say for me, I'd probably say the pool was also one of my favorites. The plants is very well manicured.
Also the Beach Boys that got us such a nice. The pool chairs were so nice.
Yeah, the pool chairs were really nice,
comfy.
Yeah,
really comfy.
Overall, I think it was a really nice experience. Let's move into some of the dislikes.
Okay.
And we don't have to be too harsh, but just overall, what you maybe didn't like about it, coming in it from a honeymoon's perspective and just your overall experience.
I wasn't in love with the casino.
Oh, yeah.
But also I thought the food that we had tried there at that like lobby bar wasn't
Right.
too impressive. The gym was not that impressive either. And we're gym people.
Mm-hmm.
We like to work out every day on a good trip. So yeah, it was a little underwhelming.
Yeah. I'd have to agree.
I mean, yeah.
I'd have to agree. And again, guys, you have to think about it from our perspective. We're talking about the price for what you get, right? So we're just looking out for you guys. It's like if it was a couple $100 a night and there were some of these things, we would totally let it go by and say this is an amazing experience. But for the high cost, we just didn't feel like the value matched what we were paying.
Right.
And I'd say the gym was pretty small, didn't give us a lot of opportunity to really work out the way we like to. Also, the ocean on the Eagle Beach side was...
Oh, yeah.
It
Being
was,
in the ocean was a little interesting.
I don't know if they had some issue, but like there was this like weird sludge.
It was a little squishy when you put your feet in the water, like you stand on the ground.
And you couldn't see anything. It was blue, but for some reason, I don't know if the sand was kicking around or what, you couldn't see in the water. And it was like a lot of salt, like an abnormal amount of like salt where you couldn't even open your eyes underwater slightly. Mm-hmm. And the reason I'm explaining this is because the south part of the island is a totally different experience. Yeah. So I'd say that was like probably what I'd say about it. Like out of 10, what would you give the Hyatt Regency in terms of stars? For your opinion.
I would say like, I would be nice and say like a 6.8.
Yeah, I would say the same. I wouldn't say it's like anything.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like a high 6 or a low 7.
Right.
I mean, it's also nice if you have a family.
Yes.
We don't have children.
Just yet.
So if you have a family, it's probably a very nice spot. We were looking for more of that romantic honeymoon vibe.
Yeah. And also the town is more like kind of like bars and club scene, really bumping at night. So if that's something you're into, that is a great part of the island to go to. The north side is more like lively, like night lively. And that's just not something that like, I mean, it was fun while we were there, but we obviously, from what you can probably guess, we loved our experience on the south side a little bit more.
Yeah.
But let's start talking about the restaurants that we got to experience there.
Yes. So north side of the island definitely had the restaurants.
North side definitely had some good restaurants. We took a taxi to this beautiful restaurant that you cannot miss out on. It was by a lighthouse, and it was called Faro Blanco.
Faro Blanco, Aruba. You got to check it out. What did you like best about it, honey?
Just you walk in there and the views were incredible. You got to see the whole ocean. You got to see their beautiful desert island. And the sunset was incredible. Like just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Breathtaking.
And the wind while you're eating, we sat on the patio. Which you have
So
to.
nice.
Yeah.
Something about, remember that bread?
Oh,
We're just like, why is the bread so good?
Why was the bread so good? It had no business being that good. The bread was good.
Yeah.
I think I got like a fish.
We got
a white fish.
Yeah, and then I got a steak and we kind of
shared
split a little bit. It was a surf and turf action.
Yeah, a little surf and turf action.
So beautiful, yeah.
So good. We'll put a picture.
Faro Blanco.
And I really loved our outfits that day.
We crushed it.
The blue outfit.
You crushed it.
Thanks, honey.
So Faro Blanco top. Next favorite restaurant in Aruba. Gianni's.
Little Italian restaurant.
What did you like about Gianni's?
It was so classy. Literally just a walk away from the resort. And I really liked our outfits. And the food.
We crushed it again with the outfits.
The food was incredible.
The food was absolutely insane.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I love Italian food, and I think Gianni's is
One of the best.
probably my top Italian restaurant ever.
Top.
Like
Oh,
ever.
okay. So this is a good way for us to say we're going to come out with another episode, and it's going to be all about vodka pasta.
The
We
pursuit.
are in a pursuit to find the best vodka pasta, and we have some great recommendations. We have some ones you want to steer clear of.
Yeah, that's facts.
So this one was really good.
Yeah, Gianni's unreal.
Unreal.
The service was amazing.
Service was incredible.
It was just a 10 out of 10 experience.
And they have this like giant wheel of Parmesan.
Oh, yeah.
We watched the other people next to us get it, but giant wheel of Parmesan. They make the spaghetti in the Parmesan. It's just so fun.
And you'll leave full. Like
yeah, we were full.
It is they give you a really big portion.
Yeah. And they were so sweet. They found out it was like for our honeymoon. They gave us like this cute little cake, or what was it? Tiramisu?
Tiramisu, our favorite.
Oh my gosh, our favorite dessert. Yes.
Our favorite dessert.
That said like happy honeymoon or something. We'll put a picture. But
yeah. Okay. Let's give it your third favorite restaurant.
I would say, oh wait, this isn't a restaurant.
It's not a restaurant, any food experience.
My third favorite food experience, which could have easily been first if it was actual food. However, it was this little Greek yogurt ice cream bar place truck. I don't know. It was in a little truck, but it's called Mythos Greek yogurt. It was literally frozen Greek yogurt, and they had all these amazing toppings like pistachio butter and strawberries, and
Dubai chocolate,
and then this other like crunchy chocolate. It was divine. I think we went there like at least 4 times.
It was an every night ritual for sure. So yeah, we had a good time at Mythos. Yeah, what do you think? Should we just kind of keep it positive on the north side of the island, or did you want to share?
Oh yeah, I thought, and then also Eduardo's. We loved Eduardo's.
You have to go to Eduardo's.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to tell you to go to Eduardo's.
Yeah, you have to go to Eduardo's. So what Eduardo's is like, it's on the boardwalk, and it has, it's basically all this fresh fruit. They had smoothies, acai bowls, juices. They could do coffees. They even had these little yummy like granola balls.
Yeah,
that were made in-house. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So that's Eduardo's. And then also Lola's was where we went to for brunch. We meant to go there on Tuesdays because they do like a special for Taco Tuesdays. But the line was a mile long when we went on Tuesday night. So we decided not to do that. But we went later on for brunch, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. I mean, there was someone twerking on a table.
Yeah, but
despite that, it was pretty good.
I think kind of transitioning, Mary and I are not super into the club scene, drinking. I think we maybe had like
let's act our age. No,
right. I think we literally maybe had 2 drinks on. I think we maybe had 2 drinks on the north side of the island, and this is kind of transitioning us to the south part of the island. So that was our recap. Oh, go ahead, honey.
One more thing. We did go horseback riding.
Ooh.
Which was incredible. I thank you so much for that experience because it was so fun. It really brought me out of my comfort zone. I was feeling really nervous for it. You almost knew I felt so nervous that you were going to potentially cancel it. And I was like, no, I'm going to face my fear. We're going to do it. And we got on the horse and we had a blast. We'll put some pictures up. The views were beautiful. I especially had an amazing time when it was halfway through and we were going back. And I knew it was almost over because I knew it. Like I finally was getting through it. And my horse was very sweet to me. Haven't really been on a horse before. Yeah. And she was very gentle with all the little rocks and everything that she was going on. It was very sweet.
As a husband, for those listening, there's nothing more stressful than booking an experience and it's your fault if something goes wrong because it was your idea. Yeah. So I was super stressed, but it turned out being okay. We got home safely on the horses. It was a crazy experience. We're in the middle of the desert, on the ocean. Mm-hmm. So amazing.
And that was basically our north side trip. So let's talk about the south side.
The south side. So we ended up booking at Secrets,
Baby Beach.
Baby Beach, Aruba.
So amazing.
Take me back right now.
Take me back right now.
No, seriously.
That experience was 10 out of 10. And okay, let's say we ended the trip on the north side of the island. We went home. We would have been like, awesome. It was a great time. We had an amazing time. Aruba, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go again.
Sure.
But oh my gosh, the south part of the island is a different experience. We will go back because of the south side of the island.
We will go back. We're 100% going to go back. Secrets, Baby Beach crushed it on pretty much all fronts.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Baby Beach, first of all.
Yeah, the beach. I'm a swimmer.
Yeah.
So I loved every day, crystal clear water, the calmest water we've seen. And it was just like unbelievable. By the way, if you guys like snorkeling, I was in the water. Mary was chilling, reading books and reading the Bible.
Reading the Bible on the beach, tanning, and taking little naps. But I was also, the Baby Beach, they call it Baby Beach because it's super shallow water. And you can see your toes. There's not a lot of big waves. And you walk in and you're like at your shins until then you're at your thighs. And you're walking for a long time. It's a very like long, shallow part of the beach. And then off to the side was the snorkeling side. So I really liked it because I'm not much of a get whomped by the wave ocean kind of girl. I'm more of like a see you on the beach and see you when you get back from the ocean. But I liked going in and like rubbing the sand on me. Like I went snorkeling with you once, but it was scary.
There's a lot of fish.
He got bit in the ankle by a fish.
Yeah, I was messing around with fish and I got swarmed.
But
there's also a couple barracudas.
That is the happiest I think I've seen you very happy in a lot of parts of life, but I think like that is one of the most happiest Wills I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you, honey.
Because you're a water boy. You like being in the water. You're a swimmer. You like getting your willies out in the ocean, but also like you're just an adventurer and you liked seeing all the things. Like he would come up from the ocean and like, run to me and he's all hot with his like shirt off and everything. And he's like, his little kid comes out and he's like, babe, there's so many fish. Like I saw this one fish, there was barracuda and he was chasing me, but I got away and nah. And I was like, you're just the cutest.
Love you.
I love you.
I had a lot of fun.
I had so much fun. The beach was amazing. The sunset on that beach was incredible.
That was so good an idea. Like, hey, let's go watch the sunset. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was amazing. So Baby Beach was a local beach. However, Secrets Resort came in and put their resort right on top of the...
So Secrets is like the only resort on the south side of the island.
However, they are building some. So
they're building... That's actually more Secrets.
Yeah. Okay, they're building more Secrets.
Yeah, so Secrets is, I heard, debating making one section of villa for families.
Amazing. Well, we will be there.
We will be there, just us two again.
Yeah.
And also... with our future family. With the kiddos. So, I mean, it was just amazing experience. So it's all inclusive.
Yeah.
So that changed the game, I think, a lot for us.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much if we go anywhere out of the country, like we would love to be at an all-inclusive resort again. It just takes so much headache away.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I mean, as soon as we checked in, we were greeted with like champagne, which again, we're not huge drinkers.
Yeah, we liked the welcome, the warm welcome.
It was the warm welcome, and then we get into the room. By the way, the whole resort is absolutely stunning.
Yeah,
like you walk in and you're like, this is different. Yeah. Brand new resort. Is only I think 10 months old.
And they really prioritize the decor around the cactuses, and I think they imported Arizona saguaro cactuses.
They did.
Because I don't know if that cactus was natural on the island, but they had these other beautiful cactuses natural on Aruba.
Yeah.
But they did an incredible job with like the scenery.
Yeah, it was just absolutely stunning. Our room was nice.
Our room was so nuts. They did a cute little banner, which we actually have at our home on our bedroom door because I put it back up. But it said just married on it. And then we walk in and we can put the video of us walking in. But and we're greeted with champagne and these delicious brownies.
Incredible.
We both were like, okay, we'll take a bite.
Right.
And, put it away. But I think we ate the whole plate. It was so good.
It was incredible. They wrote happy honeymoon. They just made it like a 10 out of 10 experience for us. Like as soon as we walk in,
Right.
immediately we walk in, we're like, okay, this place is different.
Yeah. Service was incredible. Everybody was so kind on top of it. What do you need? Like, what's your name? Who are you? Very cool.
Yeah. I mean, just the whole thing from like room service to the waiting staff to the beach boys. We love the guys on the beach.
Yeah.
So when you're a member of Secrets, you get chairs on the beach, like prime spot on Baby Beach, and you get drink service. So if you want a beer, if you want a Coke Zero, which is my drink of choice.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasures, Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, I know. We had a sneaky little Coke Zero every day.
We pretty much had a Coke Zero every day, which is so unlike my wife.
Yeah,
to have a Coke Zero, but she was following my bad influence.
Yeah. Dealing with the stomach issues now.
She's like, darn you. So they give you amazing service. We had this guy named William. Great name. He gave us an ice box with drinks, and then every day we would just come down and just like chill on the beach.
And they were so sweet.
So
and
sweet.
They don't expect tips. However, when you tip them, they're so
they're very
happy.
appreciative.
Yeah, appreciative
of tips.
Oh, and then every single morning we had a little routine there. I think that's what we loved so much about it was the north part of the island was harder to get into a routine. However, the south part of the island, we're just in the resort.
Yeah.
So we got into a little routine with each other, and we loved every morning our little lattes.
Oh my gosh. Secrets just, again, crushed it with the lattes. Every morning, we went a little crazy. Yes. Some days, because remember, it's all inclusive. We would have to. Maybe one day I think you had 3.
I think I had 3 one day.
I think I had 3.
And
that's so unlike me.
Of course, like unsweetened, like we're not going crazy, but like an almond milk latte, it's our love language. It hits for us, and and they were so kind when they made it too.
Yeah, they're so kind. Gym was awesome.
The gym was incredible. We'll have to put photos, but big view of the ocean, of the resort.
Yeah,
just the most gorgeous gym that I've ever been in.
Yeah, we did a spa day there too.
We did a spa day, yes.
That was fun.
With a cold plunge, a hot tub, a pool that had these like cool spraying massage things.
So fun.
With like a sauna and a steam room. It was the coolest thing.
Yeah, just the staff overall was just incredible. But let's kind of do the same thing about the Regency. What would you say was your favorite part about Secrets?
Favorite part about Secrets? It's really hard. There's so many good things. I would say the spa experience was just like top notch.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
With you and I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was really just like a calm day because it was a little bit cloudy one of the days, which wasn't normal. It's normally very sunny in Aruba, very like windy, just very 70s, 80s kind of vibe. But this day was a little bit cloudy, and we went to the spa, and it was just like so lovely.
So beautiful.
It was at the end of the trip too, so it was a good way to end the trip.
I would say for me, just the cleanliness of the resort. Everything was just spotless, and the proximity to Baby Beach and just how close it was.
Yeah. Ooh.
Security.
Also, the breakfast buffet.
The breakfast buffet was awesome.
Yes.
We loved the breakfast buffet there.
We would make it a priority to wake up and go there and get our protein in. We ate a lot of fruits while we were there.
So good.
Just like fresh. Oh, the food was incredible over there.
It was amazing. So what would you say about maybe some parts you didn't like?
What would you say?
I think that there was things that, I don't know if it was I didn't like, but it was maybe some parts that could use improvement. I think some of the food could use slight improvement.
Yeah,
like the grill. They had this like grill section, and they had food there. And I think, again, it's a new resort, so I'm pretty sure they're still figuring out their menu. But I think that could maybe be figured out a little bit better. Is some of the food options.
Right, food options there. One thing I thought of was like the entertainment. Won't go too much into it, but we just didn't prefer it.
Right, some of the entertainment
And
wasn't our style.
It's not like we had to go, right? But the days that we did show up, it just like wasn't. We didn't care for it.
Yeah, so I think it's, if you like, again, entertainment stuff like that, they have it. But if you don't, it's optional. You don't have to go. So
yeah, let's talk about the little restaurants there. So they had 4 restaurants.
Yeah, they had 4 restaurants. They had Portofino,
which was the Italian one, which we were very excited to try.
Oceana,
which was a seafood one.
Tierra, which was South American. And I'm forgetting the hibachi Asian grill.
Yep. It was like sushi, hibachi.
Yeah.
Whichever one that one was. First of all, the sushi hibachi one, we tried the first night, and it wasn't our favorite. We never went back. Service was, I think it was just the night. I think service was bad that night.
Right.
They looked like they were
we'll give
doing
them a break.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the food we didn't really care for. So let's talk about a little higher note, Portofino.
That was your number one?
Portofino. I would say number one.
I would say the same too. I mean, if you guys like carbs.
Yeah. The only reason we wouldn't necessarily say number one was because we only went there, I think, twice while we were there.
Could have gone more.
We could have gone more. It was so good, but we just knew it was just a lot of carbs at the end of the day. The pizza was yummy.
Fire.
The pasta I got, the gnocchi I got was so good. Did I get a vodka pasta?
I think you did.
Okay, that was so good.
Everything was so good.
It was amazing.
It makes me miss it.
Oh my gosh. And our server was incredible.
Peter,
yeah. He was great. Just the nicest guy. Let's talk about Oceana. We went there one night.
We went there one night. I think it was great food.
It was incredible food.
Incredible food. The lighting was harsh.
Like, those big lights? We have them on right now. They had the big lights on. And I'm all about the vibe. I've gotten him into the vibe. It's about low lights. It's about the calm, warming atmosphere. But it was a little like sterile in there. So the vibe was just not it, but the food was incredible.
Food was incredible.
Let's talk about Tierra.
Tierra, okay. South American inspired. Mm-hmm. If you like plantains and fresh fish.
Very new
Bomb.
to us.
Bomb.
We don't really...
Craving plantains now.
I know, I'm craving plantains. But that place specifically really turned us on to fish.
Yeah, it did.
We have a lot of fish meals in our diet now. And yeah, they had great like white fish. What else is good?
I mean, the service, again, was really good. The meals are protein heavy. I mean, if you order a fish of the day, it's going to fill you up. It's really good. Now I'm a bigger guy, and so even for me to say that, I'm like, yeah, it'll fill you up.
Yeah. So those are basically all the restaurants at the resort. Off the resort, the only restaurant that we went to on the south side was right on the beach.
Yeah.
It was Big Mama's Grill.
Yeah, it was like Big Mama's Grills. One of those classic, just local dive restaurant beach bars or beach restaurants. Excuse me. They had a bar too, but it was pretty good. It was easy. We sat at the bar. He served us. We got like a chicken rice plate.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward.
It was great, like beach food.
Yeah, it's great beach food. Not high expectations, and it matched.
The other thing on the beach dogs.
We got to talk about the beach dogs.
We got to talk about the beach dogs. So Baby Beach, I don't know if it's just like the time we went, the year we went, but there's these stray dogs that run around the beach and just live there. And I guess they get fed by the locals and whatever, but they live their best, happiest lives like on this little island.
So cute.
And they're just the sweetest. We'll put a little picture or video of them.
We love the beach dogs.
We love the beach dogs. They would just come up to you and just hang out.
Oh my gosh, honey. So I've I've really loved talking about secrets, but we gotta give it a rating now.
Oh, I would say 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's give it some room to grow. Let's give it to my experience was 10 out of 10. Things that I could notice for improvement, I would give it, let's say, a 9.2. Just for improvement aspects, it's only been open for 9 months, or now like 10 months, but
Right. I'd say, yeah, for improvement aspect, I give it like a 9.5. I'd even go a little higher.
yeah.
There was just some things I noticed that they could improve on the food options, and some of the menu for some room service stuff. And
Oh, yeah, we weren't too thrilled about the room service.
yeah, there was some slight things they
I
could
mean,
improve
great
on.
service,
Great service, just the
but the food
options.
options.
Yeah, I think they could improve on some of that stuff. But overall, I had a blast. It was amazing. I give Secrets a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
So, shoot, we've talked about a lot.
Yes, we talked a lot about a lot.
North side, south side, Aruba.
Aruba was ultimately the best trip of our lives.
Yeah.
And what a better way to start our lives together than the best trip of our lives. So I can't thank you enough for just making it a priority to give us such a beautiful experience. Like the dream of the wedding was all like my vision, right? And the dream of the honeymoon was all your vision. So you crushed it. I was just a gal with some outfits and had a great time.
No, it was amazing. Thank you, honey. It was very sweet of you. So, yeah, I mean, this is an awesome first episode.
Yeah.
I loved it.
So what are some episodes that they can expect coming up?
What can't they expect? We have so much to talk about.
We will definitely review more hotels that we've been to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More hotels, more, again, some of our favorite hiking spots in Arizona. Again, we're on the hunt for 2 main categories. 1, best vodka pasta.
Best pizza.
3 main categories. Best vodka pasta, best pizza, and best almond milk latte.
That's right.
And we have some contenders we want to share with you guys.
Right.
So what you can expect is just more of our travels, more of our restaurant hacks,
More of our honest reviews.
honest reviews on hotels and places we like to go. Because if you are a married couple or you're a newly married couple, you know, there's always fun adventures that you can go on. And Mary and I, especially going to Aruba, the whole reason we started this was like going to Aruba. I was trying to find reliable sources, and not to say that there wasn't, but it was just hard to find.
Yeah.
And
It's not many Aruba reviews.
yeah, it was like really hard to find, especially for Secrets because it was a new resort.
Yeah.
And so, hey, use us as your trusted source of, you know, our travels, restaurant reviews, and, you know, there's going to be a lot more fun too with this channel.
Yeah. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to have a lot of questions maybe on Aruba. So
good call.
Send us in your questions and maybe we can do a Q&A.
Yeah, we'd love to do a Q&A on Aruba, all things Aruba. Again, we're coming from Scottsdale, Arizona, came to Aruba. We were there for about 12 weeks. I wish we were there for 12 weeks.
We wish we were there for 12 weeks. We were there for 12 days. Ooh, next episode, we're going to have to... No, just kidding. We'll tell you guys about our Miami experience.
Yeah, we'll tell you about getting stuck in Miami. But I won't give that away too much. That's a good...
Because that one's a great hotel to review, too.
Yeah,
what's the hotel?
Yeah, what's the hotel?
You'll have to find out. Stay tuned.
Subscribe to the Will You Marry Me podcast.
Mary with 1 R.
Mary with 1 R. Honey, any closing comments?
I'm just really excited to be doing this cute little podcast with you, and you're my favorite person on the planet. And thank you for just this idea.
I love you.
I love you.
All right, guys. Subscribe, comment. Will you marry me?